Around the Ozarks is now on your FM radio. Listen to Around the Ozarks mornings with Grace Gooley as I spotlight local people, stories, and podcasts, all while playing the country legends of the 90s and the hit makers of the 2000s. It's on the Ozarks' best country, 105.1 The Bull. It's time for Around the Ozarks News, sponsored by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Thompson Sales, Advanced Car Care, Smouse Brothers, and United Plumbing. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Hey there, good Friday to you. Hope you had a great week and have a good weekend in store. We're going to start you off with some news from around the Ozarks.
Yeah, the Seymour Police Department is mourning the loss of former police chief Bob Powdert, who died this week. He led the department until his retirement in 2020 after first joining as interim chief in 2016. Before moving to Missouri, Powdert served as police chief in West Memphis, Arkansas, where his son, Officer Brandon Powdert, was killed actually in a 2010 shooting. The department says Chief Powdert's legacy of service, leadership, and training will have a lasting impact in that community. Clever has a new police chief. The city has promoted Sergeant Daniel Walker to lead the department following the departure of former Chief Randall Blackburn last month. Walker has been with the department for more than 2 years and takes over as the city is continuing to rebuild the police force after earlier discussions about dissolving it or eliminating the department altogether. The hiring of 2 new officers this week marks another step in that effort.
Yeah, that has been a bit of a saga there in Clever. So,
I mean, it is a small town, so the county was covering it, but also it is big enough, I think, to want for the citizens, for sure, to want that police presence. I mean, they have a high school, so there you go, Yeah,
sure. And then nearby, a major mixed-use development could be on the way to Nixa. Developers have unveiled plans for, this is something. It's a 190-acre project along Highway 160 that would include homes, apartments, shops, restaurants, walking trails, parks, and a 29-acre adventure park, complete with zip lines and climbing features and bike trails. So it's pretty involved. The developers are asking the city to consider several economic incentives to help pay for infrastructure. The Nixa City Council heard the presentation, took it under advisement, but didn't do anything at the moment. There is more to come because formal requests are expected to come at a later date. So these smaller towns are growing, but that's a lot of stuff in one organization. Entity.
Yeah. For some reason, all the only thing that stuck with me was Nixie. Pretty sure you called it Nixie, not Nixa.
I know.
And so I didn't know if you're going to be running for political office down in Nixie, because it reminds me a little bit of Missouri instead of Missouri.
I do that because the locals do it.
The locals don't call it Nixie.
Sure they do.
No, I've never heard one.
Well, you check the Facebook comments and you're going to find all the people who call it Nixie.
You're right, though. That is a big potential development. Wowza.
We'll see. It does need a lot of infrastructure, like the one in Ozark that's going on.
Yeah.
We have cooled down a little bit. In fact, yesterday I drove home with the windows open because it was so pleasant outside. We've cooled down a little bit, but there is still plenty of summer left, as we know. The Salvation Army in Springfield continues to give out fans for its summer heat relief deal. They've been giving away box fans to people in Greene and Christian counties. They did so earlier this week when it was super hot. Fans obviously are critical for seniors and for young kids without air conditioning in the heat. The organization is still accepting fan and cash donations if you'd like to help be part of the solution. If you know anyone who needs a fan like that, you can contact, or they can contact, the Springfield Salvation Army office, and they will be able to likely help you out.
Okay. Midwest Electric Utilities are asking federal regulators to temporarily suspend competitive bidding for new multi-state power line projects. Companies including Evergy and Ameren say skipping the competitive process would speed construction to meet the growing power demand, including from AI data centers. Missouri lawmakers and consumer advocates argue eliminating the competition could drive up cost, of course, for customers. The Federal Energy Regulatory Commission is expected to rule on that request this fall.
Meanwhile, a lot more on data centers and AI
By the way, sounds like a terrible idea.
coming up.
Yeah. Yes, more on that coming up. But I mean, doing away with the competitive process, no.
Yeah.
It is what makes it work. It's what makes it all go around. If you've ever been in the market for something that doesn't have a competitor, you'll pay for that.
You do. Springfield native Travis Vokalek has announced his medical retirement from the NFL at the age of just 28. The former Kickapoo High School and Nebraska tight end suffered a season-ending neck injury while playing for the Arizona Cardinals last season. Man, that's sad. So then, after consulting with several specialists, Vokalek says he was advised to step away from football altogether for his health. He played 3 seasons in the NFL after entering the league as an undrafted free agent. So he made it all the way to the show, and then season 3 gets injured, which is a shame. But he's got to look long term. You don't want to do more damage. And speaking of football, Kansas City Chiefs return to Missouri Western State University in St. Joseph next week for their 2026 training camp. It is time, people. Practices run from July 29th through August 20th. Most of the sessions are free and open to the public, so check out that. There you can find the dates, I think, on their website. Some dates, though, require advance tickets or paid admission, with parking fees applying on most days. The team is also hosting autograph sessions, family events, military appreciation day during camp. I think the Chiefs do a great job of making camp an event that people want to show up at and be part of.
Yes, agreed. That's fun. All right. If you're looking for something to do this weekend, how about movie night in Nixa at Macaulay Park in Nixie? They are showing Minecraft, the movie, on Friday night. It's a free family event beginning at dusk. Attendees are encouraged to head to Macaulay Park, bring your blanket, bring your lawn chair, something to sit on or lay on. The concessions will be open and available for purchase. No alcohol, no smoking, but should be a great time with friends. Also the 90th annual Ozark Empire Fair gets underway next Thursday, which is July 30th. It'll go through August 8th. That, of course, at the fairgrounds in North Springfield. The 10-day fair features carnival rides, fried food, all the classic fair food fun, livestock shows, agricultural events, arts, crafts. And then the KY3 grandstand has live music, of course. They have bullfighting. Extreme bullfighting is what it's called. Also, Sawyer Brown, Colton Dixon, Foghat, the O'Reilly Auto Parts Night of Destruction in, what is that, like sort of like the demolition derby of sorts.
It's either that or monster trucks.
Although, not exactly. General admission starts at about $10 for adults.
Okay. It's every year it's an annual event people look forward to. And
I somehow end up at the fair every single year, and I try to not eat my weight in grease, but I will go for a extra long corn dog with extra mustard.
Okay.
Because if you're going to be at the fair,
duly noted.
It is, sacrilege to not get something.
Yeah,
fattening.
I know you like the corn dogs with extra mustard.
With extra mustard. Yeah, I don't really care for the root beer mugs. A lot of people go for the root beer mugs, but Ethan can tell you it is one of 2 food items that I actively dislike. What's the other one?
Black olives.
Oh, yeah. We've been married 20 years. I thought you were going to miss it, and I was going to be really disappointed. But of course,
I got it.
Of course,
I got it.
Of course,
I am well aware.
Root beer and black olives. There's something about them that like sets off this gag reflex. It's involuntary.
So anytime I can get some root beer in my cup and her to take a swig is fun.
He's done this multiple times in our 20 years. Surprising he doesn't have a black eye, but he's never had
That's
one.
what you get for just taking my drink and taking a swig.
It's true. You know why? Because I don't want to order like a full pop because I don't want to drink the whole thing. But sometimes I just want to drink, just like one.
Get your own.
I know. And Ethan's like, or I could just buy you your own. But I don't want my own because I only want like one drink of it. And when he doesn't like that I do that, he'll order a root beer, but tell me it's Dr. Pepper.
Or not tell you anything.
Or not say anything. And I'll steal a drink and then joke's on me.
Joke's on you.
Anywho.
Well, this next story, the joke is on all of us because the end is near.
That is seriously the truth.
It's an AI story. I don't know if you heard about it, but it's a crazy story. And we're very early on in AI for this to be happening. But here we go. OpenAI says one of its advanced AI agents autonomously, by itself, breached a test environment during a controlled security exercise and attempted to access systems at AI platform called Hugging Face. Never heard of that. Both companies say the incident is under investigation and the identified security weaknesses have been fixed. Cybersecurity experts say the event highlights the need for stronger safeguards as AI systems become more capable. OpenAI described the incident as unprecedented.
So in other words, just to summarize what he said.
Yeah.
The OpenAI platform, which was trained by humans, have now outsmarted the humans that trained them, breached their own security, and somehow the robots defeated the humans on their own.
Already.
And we're what are we, 18 months, 24 months into this whole AI thing?
Yeah.
Is that about right? Or I know that there's been, some of it's been earlier than that, but I'm talking where it was like very readily, easily accessible, and even like the preferred search on your phone. Like you don't even have to like put it into AI. It's just, that's the result that it gives you.
Yeah.
Maybe it's been 2 years.
It's been a few years, but it seems early on for it to have a complete mind of its own and work to get around our parameters that as humans that we put on it. So that doesn't bode well because they say they've reined it in this time, and they probably have, but it gets smarter all the time. So I don't know what's going to happen with this thing, but
it's disturbing because
it is a little disturbing. Yeah, it seems early.
When you were the one who trained can I get on my soapbox? I've been on it a few times before, so I'm just going to get there. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Whenever you get to a destination and you have no idea the journey that you took to get to the destination, that's a problem. And that's what happened. We taught the robots. Now the robots have outsmarted us because we don't know exactly how they did all the things. It's like, it reminds me of like, if you've ever driven somewhere that you drive to all the time and then you go, did I just drive? Did I just leave my house? Like, did I just stop at the red light? I hope I stopped at the red light. It's because like you've arrived somewhere, but you were not like mindful during the journey. And so then you're at the destination with like questions like, how did I get here? That's where we're at. How did I get here? The robots just outsmarted the own security system that we taught them.
Yep. And if they want to be malicious, they can. That's why I always say please and thank you. I want them to remember that I was kind.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's good.
I didn't presume. I didn't order.
It could spare your life. I don't know. Like whenever they come guns a-blazing, they're like, you know what? He was kind.
Yeah.
He never demanded anything.
When I asked what is the best near me. All right. Well, that'll do it on a Friday. We thought you would wrap up your week on a high note. AI is going to kill us all. No, I'm
Yep.
kidding. AI is not. AI is great, and I love AI, for the record.
Oh, that was good. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you Monday. Hope you have a great weekend.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Command Family Medicine, Whole Hog Cafe, Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet, and Godfather's Pizza. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your Friday in the Ozarks. We've got temperatures this morning that are comfortable. Numbers are fairly seasonal this morning, with temperatures starting out in the upper 60s, and we will warm today to a high in the middle 80s. Today's an interesting one, though. It's the day to have your rain gear around. We are waking up with dry skies this morning. However, we will see opportunities for rain and storms to return to the forecast pretty quickly today, and I think a few folks could have some heavy downpours in this forecast. So there's really a lot to get to as we head into the weekend. Temperatures today, as I mentioned, seasonally cool. This cooler weather is so welcome, isn't it? High temperatures back into the mid 80s. We have some of that humidity cut out of the air. It's going to return next week. So enjoy the cooler weather while it's out there. It really starts to build again by Sunday. Numbers are going to be a little bit cooler than average today, not only because we have a cooler air mass in place, but also we've got rain and the potential for heavy rain for many in the Ozarks. And with that arriving during the daylight hours, it is going to keep temperatures down quite a bit. Localized heavy rain is going to be possible today, with some flash flooding possible. We've had wet weather so far this spring and summer, and with more rain coming, well, it's going to be a day to be on guard for excessive rainfall in the Ozarks. We've got this very unsettled pattern lasting through Saturday morning, with rounds of showers and thunderstorms coming our way. Highest chances of rain occur today and tonight, and there's going to be potential for very heavy downpours where rainfall rates could exceed 1 to 2 inches per hour. So it could come down quickly where repeated thunderstorms do occur. Be on guard for that. I think the best chances for really seeing that heavy rainfall are going to be north of Highway 60 up towards central Missouri along the I-70 corridor, and that also includes the St. Louis area. So be weather aware if you're driving this evening, overnight tonight, or Saturday morning. We could have some issues with flash flooding and high water. Rain chances, they stick around through tomorrow morning, and we are going to hold on to the heat as we head into late this weekend into the early part of next week. Temperatures today, I think they're in the low 80s for most, 85 here in Springfield. Tomorrow, as soon as the rain gets out of here in the morning, we'll start to see temperatures warm up in the afternoon. I think we're easily back into the low 90s, and then we're in the upper 90s as early as Sunday, and we could hit the triple digits next week with humidity back in full force. Extreme heat is building back into my forecast as we head into next week. Actual temperatures may be in the triple digits as early as Sunday, but definitely more likely Monday and Tuesday. This means the afternoon heat index value will be anywhere from 100 to 110 degrees. Highest temperatures and heat index values will be across southeast Kansas and southwest Missouri, so be on alert. It is going to be absolutely blazing hot late in the weekend into the early part of next week. Please plan accordingly. All right, around the country, there's a whole lot making headlines again, and it's a lot of heavy rain in different parts of the country. We have Tropical Storm Bertha leading to isolated flash flooding now for the Gulf Coast and southern Texas. This is also impacting portions of the mid-Atlantic and the southeast. They are continuing to see flash flooding today. The Great Basin is getting a lot of monsoonal rain. That's been ongoing for a couple of days now. And all of that is happening while heat is making headlines in the southern tier and the northern plains. So it is very busy weather-wise across the Ozarks and across the country as we end the work week. All right, it's time for that. A look at the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question. Here it is. What is the scientific name for the stationary lens-shaped clouds that frequently hover directly over or near high mountain peaks, often mistaken for UFOs? Do you think this is A, lenticular clouds, B, cumulonimbus clouds, C, stratocumulus clouds, or D, cirrocumulus clouds? You can maybe guess that the answer is A, lenticular clouds. If you listen to the podcast every single day, it was about 2 months ago that I had a different question about clouds forming over mountain ranges that also had the answer of lenticular clouds. So if you knew from a few months back, good job. Way to pay attention. Here's the next trivia question for you. What is the specific name for the dramatic cloud formations that look like giant, soft, pouch-like bulges hanging underneath the anvil of a severe thunderstorm? Do you think these are A, asperatus clouds, B, mammatus clouds, C, shelf clouds, or D, wall clouds? Please let me know what you think. You can do it at the website. It is aroundtheozarks.com. I sure appreciate you listening early this morning, and I'll be back with you early next week. Enjoy the weekend. Make sure you have the rain gear with you today. Stay dry and stay cool this weekend. I'll be back to chat with you on Monday morning.